at the Stadium of Light, where Sunderland take on Chelsea in the FIFA Premier League match day 12. There's 5 games coming up for you, including Sunderland vs Chelsea, Tottenham vs Burnley, West Ham vs Bournemouth, Arsenal vs Brighton, and Aston Villa vs Brentford. Sunderland looking to get into it, but Gusto dispossesses Mundle. Delap. Caicedo. Delap has the nod up front today. Garnacho tries playing it through, but it is well read by Mukiele, but Lefebvre is dispossessed by Caicedo. Malo Gusto. Delap. Garnacho in space. Is there an option in the box? Will he cross it in? He tries cutting back and it's easy for Hume. Ballard. Good play from Sunderland. Xhaka into Hume. Broby. Lefebvre. Hume. Back to Lefebvre. Into Broby. Siddiqui. Goes back to Alderete. Lefebvre into Hume. Hume running against Hato. Hato does well and gives it to Garnacho. Fernandez to Caicedo. James. Caicedo. Alejandro Garnacho. Fernandez. Garnacho. Fernandez. Chelsea looking a bit of the weaker side today compared to Sunderland, but obviously they might have the quality to win. Delap. Garnato's made a dart and run. Garnacho passes intercepted. Caicedo into Neto. Malo Gusto. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Fernandez. Fernandez! And puts it wide. That's the first shot on goal from any team. And it was Enzo Fernandez who hit it, but it is wide of the target. Rofes. Plays out to Mundle, but it's intercepted by Neto, but straight into Siddiqui. Mundle into Siddiqui. Mundle. Xhaka. Hume has lost it to Caicedo. Hato, Badiashile into Garnacho. Caicedo. Tries flicking it up, loses it to Hume, but Caicedo immediately on it. Good pass into Delap, who lays it back for James. He did well there, Delap. Fernandez into Garnacho, the Argentinian link up here. Fernandez. Back to Garnacho. Back to Fernandez. Back to Garnacho. Caicedo. There's 3 of them here now. Garnacho runs out. Caicedo. Garnacho. Delap in support. James. Reece James goes for goal, and it's an easy one for Rofes. And that is half time at the Stadium of Light. Sunderland 0, Chelsea 0. We are here at the Stadium of Light with Sunderland take on Chelsea. It is the second half, all goalless. Chelsea dominating that ball mainly. Sunderland had a couple of good spells, but nothing good coming towards it. Reece James. I guess Enzo Fernandez had the best shot. Caicedo. God, that's beautiful football. Garnacho. Caicedo is forced to get dragged back. Hato lobs one into Fernandez, but headed away by Xhaka, and it is going to be a free kick Sunderland's way. Ballard, Xhaka, Lefebvre is dispossessed by Caicedo. Now Chelsea can start an attack. Caicedo, Garnacho tries cutting it back to Delap, and that's a really good tackle from Siddiqui. Mundle, Lefebvre, Broby up against Badiashile, and he goes for goal and tests Jorgensen for the first time tonight. Hato, Garnacho, Delap lobs it over to Fernandez. It's Delap, and it's took a deflection off Alderete for a corner, and it's a substitution for Chelsea. João Pedro coming on for Liam Delap. Delap probably would have had a goal to his name if it didn't come off Alderete. And it's another substitution for Chelsea. Jamie Gittins coming on for Alejandro Garnacho. I think he's had a good game today, Garnacho. It's Neto looking to go short with Fernandez. Caicedo. Fofana. Badiashile! Straight at Robin Rofes, and that would have been a goal scorer this century. Headed by Fofana. Reece James. Fernandez into Gittins. Lobs one over for João Pedro. Reece James. Pedro holds him off. Caicedo. João Pedro. James. Caicedo. Fernandez is dispossessed by Ballard. We're coming up to the final 20 minutes here. Badiashile did win the header. Caicedo into Gittins. Caicedo. Gittins. Good pace from Gittins. Plays it in. Fernandez was going on the end of it. João Pedro wins the header, but it only goes into Lefebvre. Coming up to full time here, Broby. Hume. Xhaka, Lefebvre. It's Hume. Broby. Hume. Lefebvre. Hume. Gave it away. Reece James. If Chelsea want to attack, it is now. 2 minutes added on. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Gittins is the one making a run. Gittins has it. João Pedro! And Robin Rofes with a last minute save. Chelsea do have a corner, and it's a substitution for Sunderland. Gertruda and Dennis Erkin coming on for Hume and Mundle. And Estevao was also on. Estevao. Badiashile. It's deflected, and that is full time. Sunderland get a point against Chelsea. It's Sunderland 0, Chelsea 0. We are here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, where Tottenham take on Burnley. Spurs need the 3 points here. They are currently sitting comfortably in the top four here, Tottenham. But Burnley also need a win to just get out of that relegation area. Chukwu, Walker. Obviously, with Chelsea dropping points, if Spurs win, it's going to be a big, big win to get at least above Chelsea, I think. I think they are already above them, but you know what I mean. Spence did win it, but Walker's won it back. Broja, that's a good pass, but cut out by Kevin Danzo. Vicario into Poro. Odebert, former Burnley player actually, Wilson Odebert. Xavi Simons lobs one over for Wilson Odebert, who takes a lovely touch. Tries playing one, but it's easy for Dubravka. Spurs showing a bit of light here, but so did Burnley. Chukwu. Good pass into Broja. Anthony. It's Chukwu. Broja wins the strength battle against Romero. Florentino! And that's a good save from Vicario. Udogie away. And that is straight into Spence. Now Spurs want to get on the attack. Xavi Simons into Spence. Cuts back. Goes to Udogie. Gray. Bergval. Gray. Xavi Simons. Solanke. Oh, good ball to find Jed Spence, who's lost it out to Twanzebe. Edwards. Chukwu. Florentino. Anthony. Danzo does well to intercept that. Gray into Bergval. Now Xavi Simons. Solanke could have made a run there. Xavi Simons goes back to Bergval, straight back to Xavi Simons. It's 1-2 football. Wilson Odebert has to go back to Bergval. Making a bit of a triangle here, Xavi Simons, Bergval and Gray. Poro has joined in. Odebert has joined in. Good turn. Xavi Simons. There's space for a shot and he's hit the post. It's a good effort from Xavi Simons, and that's the closest you can get so far this game. Edwards. Xavi making that little darting runs that's opening Burnley up, but this is what Burnley like to do. It's Broja! And Burnley take the lead against Tottenham Hotspur, who's in cracking form recently, but this is exactly where Burnley are good. He draws Udogie, which leaves a massive gap which Danzo is not alert of to close him down quick enough, and Broja gives Burnley the lead. Can Spurs respond? Spence. If Xavi Simons didn't hit the post, it could have been a different story. Speaking of Xavi Simons, here he is now. Bergval. Solanke. Holds him off for Wilson Odebert. Tries playing it in, and it is going to be a handball against Burnley here in the final minutes of the first half. Can Spurs get something? It's a good area. Pedro Poro delivers one in. Spence is the one aimed for. Odebert! It couldn't have been a better goal scorer, and it's Wilson Odebert. What a finish, by the way. That is outstanding from the former Burnley man. Look at that, takes a touch and just hammers it in the roof of the net past Dubravka. What a goal from Wilson Odebert. And they needed that, Tottenham, just before half-time to get that equaliser. It shows you how good they are at responding. And I'm pretty sure that's his first goal of the season. And that is half-time. Tottenham Hotspur 0, Burnley 0. And we are here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, where Tottenham take on Burnley. Burnley took the lead through Amanda Broja, but then Audibert responded literally in the last kick of the half with a beautiful goal. It's Edwards who to strike it. Udogie cuts back to give space for Jed Spence, who's playing on the wing today. Solanke into Xavi Simons. Spence is up with them. Solanke tries flicking it back, but Tuanzebe was there. Broja, the goal scorer. Perez. It's Florentino. Edwards. He's got good feet, Marcus Edwards. He's up against Romero. Danzo just cuts it out of harm's way. And Audibert, the other goal scorer. Xavi Simons. Did see a run of Solanke, but it weren't enough to get to Solanke. Esteve. Walker. Agachukwu. Anthony finds the pass to former Spurs man Kyle Walker. Tuanzebe back to Esteve. Florentino. It's Agachukwu. Broja. Florentino. That's a good challenge from Gray. And substitution for Tottenham, Randall Colomawani coming on for Solanke, and for Burnley, Perez coming off for Lyle Foster. That's a pretty odd substitution if you ask me. Humphreys, I think that's actually his first touch of the ball all game. Foster, just come on. Agachukwu, there's a good number of players up here for Burnley. Florentino, Humphreys, Foster. Running up against Porro. Good cut out from Wilson Audibert. Xavi Simons is dispossessed by Florentino. Edwards. Agachukwu. Anthony. Broja. Loads of space here for Lyle Foster. Pedro Porro in the way. Destiny Udogie does get it out of harm's way. It's Spence. Xavi Simons uses the easier option in Spence. Udogie makes a run, but Simons goes to Randall Colomawani. Udogie, but the flag's gone up. I don't think Udogie was offside. And Tottenham are bringing off Xavi Simons for Kulusevski, and for Burnley, Agachukwu for Hannibal. I would not have took off Xavi Simons, in my opinion, for Tottenham. Walker, Hannibal, Florentino, Broja, Florentino, Lyle Foster, Broja, flag's not gone up, Romero in the way, but he's dispossessed of Foster, straight to Vicario, coming up to full time. I think it probably will end all square. Jed Spencer's gone on to the right hand side. Berryval, Randall Colomawani, Gray, Colomawani, Gray, Kulusevski. It's Wilson Audibert, Kulusevski, and that is full time. Tottenham Hotspur 1, Burnley 1. We are here at the London Stadium where West Ham United take on AFC Bournemouth. Let's get into this. West Ham currently sitting in 13th with Bournemouth in the top 7. Cook. Tavernier. Oh, good skill, Tavernier. Evan Nilsson, and it's wide. Early chance for Bournemouth though. I see what he did. He did it on the turn, just narrowly wide though, from Evan Nilsson. Areola. Somerville loses the header out to Scott. To Debo. Tavernier chases, but he goes back to Ollie Scarles. Somerville. Soucek. Pablo Felipe. Pablo running with it. Bowen. Pablo. Soucek. It's Matías Fernandez! And West Ham take the lead at their home ground. And it's from summer signing Matías Fernandez. At the edge of the box, you know what he's planning to do, and he does it so beautifully. Soucek darts into space, sees the runner Matías Fernandez at the edge of the box, hammers it straight past Petrovic. It's a good finish, and West Ham take the lead. Can Bournemouth bite back, or will it be West Ham's day? Tavernier into Krupi. Good fake from Krupi into Cook now. Krupi. Krupi finds Tavernier, who hits it against Tudebo. It does fall for Alex Scott, who touches it into the path of goalscorer Matías Fernandez. Soucek into Tudebo. Somerville. Goes back to Scarles. Fernandez. Castanayos. Somerville. Castanayos. Up against Pablo. Pablo lines one up and it's deflected all over the place. Bowen tries chasing Truffert. He did win the header, but it fell for Cook. Ellie Junior Krupi into Evan Nilsson. Tavernier. Oh, tries finding the run of Adley. Somerville. Somerville. Lobs one beautifully for Fernandez. Somerville. Pablo Felipe. Oh, he would have gone for goal then. Evan Nilsson now. Bournemouth, can they get one just before half-time? Tavernier runs onto it. Tavernier. Evan Nilsson tries playing it to Tavernier. He should have gone for goal. And now West Ham survived that scare. Bowen into Castellanos. Pablo Felipe. They're going to hold out for half-time, or do they want a second? Soucek dispossessing that. Is half-time at the London Stadium. West Ham United 1. AFC Bournemouth 0. We are here at the London Stadium where West Ham United take on AFC Bournemouth. Matías Fernandez, the only goal scorer to give 1-0 to West Ham. Pablo Felipe dispossessed. Now Ellie Junior Krupi. Cook. Krupi. Scott. Does well. Tavernier. Tries going back to Scott, but Somerville was easily going to intercept that. Scarles. Soucek. Pablo Felipe. Dispossessed well by Cook, and that's a good ball into Evan Nilsson. Ellie Junior Krupi now. It's Scott. Adley. Up against Wan-Bissaka for the first time this game. Truffert. Adley. Plays one in. Cook was on the end of it, and it's hit by Evan Nilsson, blocked by Tudebo. Truffert. Adley plays another one in. Evan Nilsson! And Bournemouth have got their equaliser with a delicious ball by Adley. And Evan Nilsson's just standing in the goal. That is a very inviting ball from Adley. Plays it perfectly. Evan Nilsson just gets his foot to take it away from Areola. He is onside, so it is going to be 1-1. And Bournemouth have got themselves their equaliser through their number 9. And that's a way to respond an hour into the game. Will West Ham reclaim their lead, or will Bournemouth take the lead, or will it end all square? Fernandez into Somerville. West Ham want to get straight back into action. Somerville was dispossessed but wanted straight back. Mateus Fernandez. Castaños. Goes for goal, and that's a good save. Bowen could have got the rebound, but the flag's gone up anyways. That's a good strike from Castaños, you know. Oh, it's by a toe. His knee actually. Petrovic. You have to say, Bournemouth have got back into this game in the second half superbly, and they did deserve that equaliser. Scott. Krupi. Tavernier. Up against Scarles. Tavernier. Goes back. Jimenez. It's Ellie Junior Krupi, and it's struck by Scott, and that's a good save from Areola. And it will be a substitution here for Bournemouth. Ellie Junior Krupi coming off for Justin Kluivert. Cook. Adley! And it's saved. Headed away by Mavropanos and by Somerville. But it is Kluivert. Scott. Senesi. Scott. Oh, tried a sneaky pass to Evan Nilsson. I think the better chance would have been for goal. Soucek into Castaños, who lobs one over for Bowen. Heads it back to Castellanos. Bowen on the retrieve. It's Bowen cuts inside. Oh, what a finish. Jared Bowen in the 80th minute. And that's a way to reclaim your lead with a fake and a beautiful corner shot. It's Jared Bowen, the captain. What a finish. That is out of this planet. He's obviously going to think. He cuts inside of Senesi to give room for the shot and leaves Petrovic in the shadows pretty much. It's a beautiful finish. And who else to win the game but their captain, Jared Bowen? Bournemouth's European hopes might be crushed this game. They can always still get the equaliser. Tavernier, Scott. Jimenez. Cook. Kluivert. Do you wanted to go for goal then? That would have been a good distance. Evan Nilsson was slower than Mavropanos' reaction. Castaños. Oh, what a pass to Bowen. They want a third here. It's Castaños blocked by Senesi, cleared away by Adley. There's one more chance here. Evan Nilsson. Kluivert. Tavernier. It's Evan Nilsson! And Areola makes the save. And that's it. Areola's just made a last minute save to keep West Ham the 3 points. It's West Ham United 2, Bournemouth 1. We are here at the Emirates Stadium for the second to last game of match week 12 in the FIFA Premier League. It's Arsenal taking on Brighton and Hove Albion. Mitoma. Welbeck. Kadioglu. They're getting straight into this Brighton. Diego Gomez. It's Welbeck! And Raya forced to make a save in the first 5 minutes here for Arsenal. Gross. Mitoma. Dunk. Veltman! And it's deflected off, I think, Mosquera for a Arsenal corner. Arsenal corner, Brighton corner. No, it was Timber, sorry. Gross. Brighton have been excellent so far. Headed by Dunk, but it's straight into... I think, Saliba gets it away. Oh, good interception there. It's Mitoma. Welbeck retrieves it. Kadioglu. Mitoma. Oh, that would have been a good skill if he got that. Saliba. Arsenal's holding by the thread here. They are title contenders and they're struggling against Brighton. This is their bogey team in the league, I think. Eze. Look how much space Gabriel Jesus had. Eze. And intercepted by Van Hecke. Does well to get out of trouble there, Veltman. Gross. Mitoma. Finds the run of Kadioglu. Now, is Brighton going to get something? He completely skips past Timber. It's Kadioglu, Welbeck, and it can't reach Gruda. Saliba. Eze. Leaves it for Lewis Skelly. Trossard. Lewis Skelly. Eze. Lewis Skelly. Eze. It's Trossard. Jesus. Ah, good ball to find Trossard. That would have been a tale of a twist if the former Brighton player scored. Bukayo Saka to take the corner. It's Saka. Lays it in. Headed away. And headed away again. And headed away again. Only into Timber. Mosquera. Shot blocked and it's played beautifully into Gruda. It's Diego Gomez. Veltman. Gruda. Coming up to half time here. Still goalless. Mitoma. Gomez lays it off for Mitoma. This is the last chance of the half. Diego Gomez. Welbeck, and it's blocked by Saliba. Marino away, and that is half time. Arsenal 0. Brighton 0. Hey. We are here at the Emirates Stadium where Arsenal take on Brighton and Hove Albion. It's currently the second half. Arsenal were pressured really good by Brighton, but Brighton couldn't get the goal, neither could Arsenal, so it's goalless. This is what they were good at, Brighton, closing Arsenal down in the midfield. Hingelwood, Welbeck, former Arsenal player actually. Oh, shouldn't have tried the special Gruda, but it is back with Diego Gomez. Kaoru Mitoma goes to Gruda. Mitoma dispossessed by Saliba. Saka now. Hasn't really been in the game much. Saka, Marino. Saka, Timber. Marino into Zubimendi. Eze. Oh, good pass to Trossard! Oh my word. What a finish from Leandro Trossard, the former Brighton player. That is wow. To take a touch and then have the confidence to strike it in that far corner. No chance for Verbruggen. Wow. Uses the player as a dummy for Verbruggen, doesn't he? That is just outstanding from Leandro Trossard. And it is 1-0 to Arsenal in the title race. They're inching closer. It's only 1 point between them and Liverpool, but Liverpool obviously won their game against Wolves. So it will be struggle for Arsenal. Van Hecke, but obviously Brighton can always equalise. Gruda, Welbeck. I feel bad for Brighton. They've put really good pressure in Arsenal. I think they were the better team in the first half. Welbeck, Mitoma, Diego Gomez. Oh, good pass to Gruda. On the cutback, but Gruda goes alone. And it's a save from Raya for a Brighton corner. Substitution for Arsenal, Lewis Skelly coming off for Ben White. And for Brighton, Diego Gomez coming off for Jorginho Ruta. It's Mitoma. Can Brighton get an equaliser? Played in and it's Raya's ball. Raya plays it out to Jurriën Timber. He goes to Marino. Timber. Marino. Saka. Dispossessed. And now Mitoma. Kadioglu. He is faster than Timber, but Timber does really well. Saka. Finds. Oh my word, what a ball to Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. And Van Hecke stands his ground. Mitoma first time into Jorginho Ruta. Kadioglu. Mitoma runs into an onside position. Kadioglu. Turns. Gross coming up to the final 5 minutes, but that does also include injury time. Kadioglu. Welbeck. Ruta. Welbeck strikes it straight at Saliba. Ruta has got past him. Ruta. Welbeck. Mitoma. Welbeck. Gruda. Ruta can't get to it. White away. And that is full time. Arsenal 1, Brighton 0. It's a key win for Arsenal in the title race. And there's only one more game of the FIFA Premier League match day 12. And that's Aston Villa vs Brentford. We are here at Villa Park for the final game of the FIFA Premier League match day 12. It's Aston Villa taking on Brentford. Villa sitting in 9th with Brentford in the relegation zone, so Brentford need to win today after Burnley had a draw to Spurs. Sharda. Yarmouk lobs one over to Igor Thiago, flicks it on. Sharda takes a touch, but he is offside. It's good idea though from Brentford. It's Lindelof. Wants to play one to Watkins, which he does. Rogers. Tielemans. Watkins. Tried laying it off for Rogers, but now Brentford with the ball. Sharda. Yarmoliuk. Coyote. Damsgaard. Uses Igor Thiago as a disguise. Coyote. Igor Thiago! And what a save from Marco Bizot. Aims for Watkins. Janelt away into Tielemans. Wow, that save from Bizot was a really good one. On Coyote did so well to cut that back to Igor Thiago. Sancho. Rogers. Into Sancho. Rogers. Sancho. Bogard. Tielemans. Bogard. Sancho goes for goal and it's wide. Chances for Arsenal though. Aston Villa. Kevin Kelleher. Aiming for Sharda, but Cash does well to get in front of him. Rogers into Buendia, who goes first time to Watkins, who does very bad touch into Collins. Coyote lobs one up for Jensen, but headed for a throw-in. Coyote, Jensen, Yarmoliuk, Igor Thiago, tackled, and Tielemans with it now. Rogers, Tielemans, Rogers. It's Buendia. Plays it to Digne. He did walk away with it. Coyote has it now. Goes to Kelleher, who clears it, and it's an easy one for Bogard, who heads it straight into Damsgaard. Now Sharda. Sharda up against Lindelof. Cuts inside, goes back to Rico Henry. Damsgaard. It's Jensen. Igor Thiago! And he's hit the bar. It's so unlucky from Brentford. It's a good counter-attack, but Igor Thiago just couldn't put it in that. That would have been top corner, mind. Bizot. He's been denied twice now, Igor Thiago. One from Bizot, one from the bar. Buendia. Rogers. Coming up to half-time here. Watkins. Dragging some of the Brentford defenders out of it, but Collins was quick and keen. Sharda cuts back from Bogard. Sharda into Ayer, who calmly plays it to Yarmoliuk. Jensen into Igor Thiago, who lays it for Matty Cash. And that is half-time. Aston Villa 0, Brentford 0. We are here at Villa Park, where Aston Villa take on Brentford. It's the second half, 0-0 at half-time. Igor Thiago being denied by Bizot and the crossbar. So Brentford, I think, have been the better team attacking, but I think on the ball it's been Aston Villa. Sharda. Quickly cut out by Lindelof. Buendia. Digne. Rogers. Buendia. Intercepted by Coyote. Ayer. Tries a long ball and it does find Jensen, but Digne intercepts. It would have been Aston Villa's free kick, but advantage being played. Mings into Rogers. Bogard. Rogers. Bogard. Sancho. Good pass for Watkins. Hits against Collins. Collins has been a nuisance for Ollie Watkins today. Janelt. Oh, good back heel into Damsgaard, who lobs it for Jensen. Oh, what a skill! Jensen, and Coyote was screaming for it, but he tries going to Igor Thiago, and now Villa can attack. Rodgers. That's a beautiful ball. Kelleher comes out and claims it for his own. Long ball here for Jensen. Yarmoliuk. Jensen. Coyote. It's Jensen. Skips past Digne. It's Jensen. It's Damsgaard. Lobs a shoulder. Whoa! But the flag has gone up now. And substitution for Villa. Bogard coming off. And Onana coming on. And for Brentford, Sharda for Dango Ouattara. Bizot goes long. Brentford with it now. Damsgaard. Ouattara. Igor Thiago! But the flag has gone up. He's been denied 3 times. This one found the net, but the flag is up. How tight is it? Oh. He is off, but it's not a bad offside. And it's a substitution for Villa. Digne coming off for Ian Matson. If I was Igor Thiago, I'd be gutted because he's been excellent today, Igor Thiago. Header won by Amadou Onana. Rodgers, Sancho. Rodgers in space. Could line up a shot here. Good defending there from Aya. Ouattara. Rico Henry. Igor Thiago. Good turn. Lays it off for Jensen. And he's for Mikkel Damsgaard, and Bizot in the way yet again. And it's a substitution here for Aston Villa. Morgan Rodgers coming off for Leon Bailey. And Rico Henry coming off for Keane Lewis-Porter for Brentford. Mikkel Damsgaard. Headed. Oh, it's another corner. Damsgaard. Plays it in, headed away by Matson. It will land to Igor Thiago. Good flick. Igor Thiago! And Bizot's denied him. You can't say Brentford should have won today. But it is going to probably end all square. Janelt. Yarmoliuk. Jensen. Igor Thiago. There could be one last chance. Igor Thiago! They fully deserve it. Igor Thiago finally gets his goal. And he's crushed the hearts in Villa Park, putting Burnley in relegation, Brentford 16th, moving Aston Villa down to 9th. It's a beauty of a strike. Completely leaves Lindelof and Bizot completely unaware. It's a wonderful finish from Igor Thiago, showing his quality, and Brentford have won the game with the last kick of the game. And that is full time. Aston Villa 0, Brentford 0.